Hello members, this is Kavita from EXP-Invest, and as you might know, this is our active calls database. Now this is the first version of the active call database, and when you said that it was getting too cluttered and it was hard to follow information from this, I heard you. So now this one had quite a lot of issues, like firstly, there were too many columns, which was making it not fun. It was the size of the rows was getting too broad, and you always had to scroll in and out to see all the information, which was becoming a little difficult. So what we've done is we've done away with this old version, and I have brought to you this new version, and I'm going to take you through the different columns that are there one by one and give you a walkthrough of how to make the most use of this database. Now I'm going to remove the headphones because I don't need the headphones. Now we'll come to the first column in the end because that's a new addition. So let's start with the stock idea code. Now what is the stock idea code? This is basically a unique code which is given to each trade setup, because we are doing swing trading, and in swing trading we might make trades in different stocks at different point of times. Okay, we might enter and exit the same stock repeatedly within a year. So in order to identify each stock idea for administrative purposes, communication purposes, reporting purposes, it is important that each setup has a unique identifier. That is what the stock idea code is. It has no other purpose. It is not linked to any stock information outside of the purview of EXP-Invest. It is definitely not the BSE code. Some people sometimes end up confusing it with that, because remember, the BSE codes are firstly 6-digit and these are only 5-digit. So these are EXP-Invest's internal unique codes, and the reason why they are made available on the trade track on the active call database is because we also have another offering called the trade tracker, which is made available to the annual subscribers of the elite and the exclusive plans only, which is basically a tool which helps people manage, monitor, and improve on their own trade executions. Okay, so that's the unique code column. Let's talk about the second column. This column gives you all the qualitative information. For example, when was the stock idea started? So we'll take the example of the first one that is there, BASF, and you can see the stock idea was posted to y'all on the 28th of August. 22nd of August. Today is the 28th of August, and this stock idea was posted on the 22nd of August. Which sector does the stock belongs to? It belongs to the chemical sector. What is the market cap of the stock? It's a mid-cap stock. How much are you supposed to allocate? It's 15 to 25% for esteemed plan members. Now this is one more update that I have done to this trade tracker. Initially, all the allocation percentages were being mentioned to everybody only as per the exclusive plan. That was obviously not working out for everyone, because in the exclusive plan we maintain 15 active positions, in the elite plan we maintain 10 active positions, and the esteemed plan we maintain only 5 active positions. So using the allocation percentage same as exclusive members was leaving a lot of capital uninvested for the esteemed plan members. In this version, I have done away with that problem, and now you will get a stock recommendation, stock allocation with respect to whatever capital you're holding and however many positions you are supposed to maintain at any point of time. Okay. Now, the next thing under the allocation is the risk level. The risk level it has 3 levels: low, mid, and high. The idea is that this is a very subjective rating which or subjective opinion which I share with you, taking into consideration many things like the broad market trend, the sector performance, the stock's own fundamentals, the volatility in the market, the market cap, are there any international news of unrest, are there interest rate issues. So a lot of information goes behind that. You don't have to worry yourself with the details. In order to keep things efficient, this is just for you to know If you are feeling risk averse at any point of time, if you have a certain opinion of yourself on whether you are open to taking a lot of risk or you want to play it safe, you can take this opinion of mine into consideration and make an informed decision therein. The last is the time frame, which tells you what is the expected horizon for which you will need to hold this stock. Usually our recommendations are bit for a time period of starting 2 weeks. So we don't give recommendations less than 2 weeks, and it can go as high as 24 weeks also. Sometimes we also give holding period. It usually does not exceed 24 weeks, but sometimes if there is a very attractive long-term stock idea, I might also give them. So if it is month, it's basically talking about, if it's M, it's talking about months. If it's W, it's talking about weeks. Slowly and eventually, I will also graduate towards only using W for weeks, and I will do away with months. Okay. So this is all the qualitative information that you need in order to make a decision about the stock ideas. The next column is again very simple and straightforward. It's basically the name of the stock. And if there is a new update which has been posted today, then you will see this color highlight in purple, as you can see here. This purple color highlight will be visible, and you will see the text new action item. Also, all the stock ideas are automatically sorted as per dates. So whichever stock idea has the latest update in terms of either it is newly posted or it has a new remark or it has been stopped recently, whichever is the latest update will come right at the top for you. The next is the set of quantitative information. Now, this is all the price levels that you need to know which are associated with the trade setup that has been given to you. The first is the buying range. The buying range is basically when I give you a stock at whatever price I posted the stock idea to you is the spot price. Now, from that spot price, the price may go a little bit up, may go a little bit down. So within that range, what range can you comfortably buy is your buying range. Now below that will be your stop loss. Okay, so once the spot price is given, because a lot of people keep asking me that, hey, you gave the stock at recommendation at say 2485 for Basel, but the price has now declined and has gone down, so should I still buy it? So the buying range will automatically give you the answer to that question. Next is the stop loss, then is the target, and then is the risk reward ratio. So I will come back to explaining a little bit more once we've reached column J. Next one is simply the remarks. So whenever I give you the stock idea, I try to give you a small thesis or a small observation on why the stock idea looks really attractive to me at that point of time. Eventually, as we keep updating the trade setups, like updating stop loss, or if there's been a whiplash, if I have to tell you to re-enter, all of those remarks will be entered here. And every time there is a new remark, the stock will automatically come right to the top, give you a highlight so that you know that you have to check it and update your bracket orders in the brokerage account. Remember one thing, that we have made everything so systematic for you so that you don't have to pay attention to the market during active hours. Understand that you have outsourced your analysis requirements to me. I am here to look at the market, to give you updates as per whatever action you need to take. The reason why we are also doing swing trading is that you can step away from the volatility and there is nothing that you need to do immediately. Okay, it's totally okay for you to focus on your job, on your business during the day, and let me analyze the market, let me monitor the market for you and let you know what you need to do, so that before bedtime you can just spend 15 minutes, update your orders, and that's it. Update your orders in the trading account, update your trade tracker, and you are set for the day. Okay, so basically we're trying to simplify swing trading for you and taking the volatility, we are normalizing the volatility and helping you do that in a very risk managed and proper capital allocated manner. Okay. Next is the call stop date. The call stop date column is a very simple column which basically contains the date when a stock is closed. So whenever a stock is closed, you will see the entire row automatically highlights as gray, and this tells you that the stock idea is no longer active. Usually whenever a stock idea is closed, I also include the remark on it. The next column is called LTP. It is the last traded price. So when it is yellow, it is live, and when it is grayed out, the price is basically frozen. So when a stock idea is closed, the price that you see, so for instance, for Naukri, 4612 is the price that you're seeing. This shows you that 4612 was the price at which the stock idea was closed. And you can clearly see that happened because the stop loss, which is also 4612, was triggered. Okay. Now, next one is profit percentage, which is simply the difference between the spot price and the last traded price. So since the stock was given, how much has the stock moved is identified by way of the stock profit percentage. Now, coming back to the stop loss and the target. Now, what I want to tell you here is that the level of the stop loss is only updated when I give you an update on it. However, the percentage that you're seeing this -4%, this gets updated basis the last traded price right here. Okay, so the percentage here is basically showing you from the last traded price how far the stop loss is, and in terms of the target percentage, from the last traded price how far the target percentage is. So the stop loss level and the target level remain constant, but as the last traded price moves, these percentages change. Now that brings us to the discussion of the risk reward ratio. Now understand that the risk reward ratio is simply a ratio between your target percentage and your stop loss percentage, and you always want to maximize this. So what you're basically doing is you want to take the minimum risk for the maximum of reward, or in other words, you want to maximize the reward you get per unit of the risk. The higher this ratio, the better your trade is going to perform, the better your capital is going to feel, the better your portfolio is going to perform. When you maintain a risk reward ratio of minimum 3, that is what I enforce in all my members, that never ever take a trade, no matter how attractive it seems, if it is not giving you a risk reward ratio of minimum 3, you will see over time your success rate, even if your success rate is not that great, your performance will be phenomenal, because you basically now need to succeed lesser number of times to at least make sure that you are break even on your capital. So this RR at any point of time tells you what you stand to gain per unit of risk. So for example, in BASF, you stand to gain 6.65 rupees per 1 rupee of risk that you want to take. So we aim for a minimum risk reward ratio of 3. Okay. Similarly, in Titan, that number is 10, and you just saw this number just change, right? That is because the last traded price changed. Okay. So after having explained this to you, now we come to the action column. Remember that the action column is a new addition. I was constantly getting responses from members, especially people who had joined the Trade Together program newly, or people who didn't have liquidity, so did not participate in a certain stock idea but want to participate now. They always had the questions, which stock can be bought, which cannot be bought. See, it does not matter how old the stock idea is. So now for instance here, Titan was posted on the 25th of July, but that does not mean that the stock idea is not attractive. Just because the price, that is 3056, is now above the buying range, that is 3445, does not mean that the stock idea should not be bought. You need to look at two things. One, what is the risk reward ratio? The risk reward ratio is more than 10 or more than 9. Basically, it's more than 3, and the target percentage is also more than 5-6%, which means if you participate in the stock idea, you're getting good enough return for minimum possible risk. So that's why the stock idea is still good to buy. So if you missed a stock idea, or if you've bought it but you're wondering whether it's a good idea to buy it even now, then just look at this action column and you will see what you should do. So if it says buy or add more, go ahead and buy it. If you already have it in your portfolio, go ahead and add more. If it says hold, then basically don't add any more capital there. Keep holding the stock idea. And of course, if it says exit, then you simply exit the stock idea. All right. So with that, I have come to an end of the explanation of this new version 2 of our active call database, and I hope you liked it. I really hope you liked it. Please be sure to leave your comment and your thoughts about this active call database, because your thoughts and comments are what is going to help me launch a successful version 3 after a few months. And the whole purpose of making this active call database is to improve your experience with EXP-Invest, make you a better trader, make things as easy as it is possible from my side for you. Now, with that, I will take your leave. And just one more reminder, make sure that you're part of this free Telegram group of ours. It's very simple to join. You simply have to go on Telegram and you need to search EXP-Invest IN, and you'll see the group come right at the top. It has my face, it has my company's logo. Click it and join it. The advantage is that here I keep sharing small insights which can help you become better trader in the market. I share links to my free weekly webinars which you can join and become better trader again. And also all of these links have the option of leaving a comment. So when you click on leave a comment, you basically get redirected to this chat group where I personally respond to members' queries, and my members always find it very beneficial to interact with me through this group, because here I give response on their stock queries, on their market questions, knowledge questions, guidance, anything related to the stock market. I will help you get answers to that. You can also find the link in the descriptions and the comments below. I'll make sure to post it there. And also, if you want your friends to try out EXP-Invest, feel free to share this link widely with them, because this is the free channel. So you, the premium members are basically added to one of the premium channels as soon as they subscribe to the services, but everybody else is more than welcome to join the free channel and make the best of EXP-Invest's offerings. So with that, I'll take your leave. Thank you so much for giving me your time and listening to this tutorial. I hope you found it useful. Namaste.